Lamar Alexander introduced me to Senator Baker. I was assistant U.S. attorney, and I was 29 years old, I guess, at the time. And he said Senator Baker wanted to talk to me about being his Middle Tennessee campaign manager for his reelection. And I said, okay. I said, how much does that pay? He said, nothing. I said, I'll take it. We got acquainted during that period of time. So when Watergate happened, right after the campaign was over with, he asked me if I'd be interested in coming up. They were going to form a Watergate committee. He was going to be the ranking member, the vice chairman of the committee, and he would select the minority counsel to represent the 3 Republicans on the committee.
I had the privilege of serving with him on Watergate. You would think this type of hearing, which had tons of political consequences, that he would be the vindictive, fighting type. No, he was reasonable and rational about it.
Well, I had no intention of being in that position. I had been a friend and political supporter of Richard Nixon's. And it hadn't been long until we realized that we had a real mess on our hands. That in fact, there's a lot of smoke, but also a lot of fire there.
Senator Baker had the most difficult job of all because he had to balance all the interests involved. You don't have to worry about the Democrats when they're investigating Nixon having a bipartisan investigation. The question is, what are the Republicans going to do? The pressure on Senator Baker during those Watergate days was unbelievable. It was not only pressure from the White House, but from Tennessee, from Republicans, from the press, who's watching everything. Is Howard Baker going to participate in a cover-up? Is he going to be soft on the White House? I'm sure inside the Senate itself, inside his own caucus, there was a lot of concern. He handled it with the equanimity that he's known for, and the patience and analysis and coolness. He developed a personal relationship with Sam Ervin. They were both country lawyers, and they were able to navigate those waters together. That was probably the last committee that really had a bipartisan investigation, and that was because of Senator Baker and his leadership. The lodestar was a simple one, as it usually is when you get right down to it.
And I said to friends, you know, this testimony is wandering all over the lot. But what we need to know, really, is the president's involvement. I think I'll ask some witness to elaborate on what he feels the president knew about this in advance.
What did the president know, and when did he know it?
It was kind of like ringing a bell on a cold winter morning. There was clarity there, and it was a common sense question, because that's what everybody wanted to know.